Hey you, yeah you who clicked on this video. Thanks for giving our channel a shot. And if you will, please do us the honor of watching the video all the way through. Appreciate it. Now onto the video. If you ever wanted to see a movie in the Me Too era that centers upon victim culture and gives a really clear understanding of how boomers feel about Gen Z, then you should watch Kimi starring Zoe Kravitz. Oh my god. So let's get into it. So, Kimi is the story of Angela Childs, who works for a company called Amygdala, which is basically a stand-in for a Google or an Amazon. And she is a data analyst or a stream analyst for a new product hitting the market, basically like a Siri or an Alexa or any of the other types of personal assistants that come bundled with smart speakers. And she happens upon a recording in which she thinks may or may not lead to a crime having been committed or a possible murder. So, what does this mean? Well, first and foremost, Angela is, and I say this with no hyperbole whatsoever, probably one of the most unlikable main characters that I've ever seen on screen. First of all, Angela is a self-centered, narcissistic person with a victim complex. And she is the victim of a physical assault, which she basically uses to justify her terrible behavior. Like, she is awful to everyone around her. She does not accept criticism in any way, shape, form, or fashion, and apparently due to her past trauma, it gives her a license to treat people like crap. Now, all of this is going on in a post pandemic lockdown situation, so everybody in the film is wearing masks and, just basically treating, COVID like it's, still a thing. However, the lockdowns have ended. Now, this is taking place in Seattle, so yeah, it definitely is reflective in the setting. So, again, basically Angela is a shut-in. And she only allows people to come in when she wants because of her trauma. And basically she just treats everybody around her like crap. So one day when she's listening to one of the streams, because that's how this personal assistant apparently works. It doesn't work on algorithm, but rather there are physical people that listen to these streams and then correct the issues so that the system can then be updated. It's just stupid. It has no real connection to reality. But again, this is a boomer's take on Gen Z technology culture. That's really all it is. So in this particular issue, she finds herself embroiled in basically a large corporate cover-up to protect a certain very powerful CEO of the company that she just so happens to work for. And it's just one stupid thing after another. Literally, this movie could have been summed up if she would have just picked up the phone, called the FBI, called the police. Her on again, off again booty call boyfriend situationship, whatever you want to call it. He's literally a lawyer, and he tells her what to do. Every person that tells her exactly how to fix this situation within 10 to 30 minutes, she dismisses and then just does whatever. Literally, her boyfriend says, yeah, you should just give this to the FBI. Her therapist, hey, have you gone to speak to the police? Every person tells her to go see authority figures. And she doesn't, but she does go to the corporate headquarters to go discuss this with basically a corporate liaison. And upon finding out what's on the actual recording, of course, they completely destroy it. But rather than, discrediting her because she already has a history of mental illness, no. We're not doing that. But what we will do is we're going to hire the most bumbling hitmen since the fucking Wet Bandits in Home Alone 2 to come and take this chick out. This movie is so full of the message, it's not even funny. From COVID lockdowns to I guess, victim culture, or whatever you want to call it, to there's even a protest about homelessness in this film. And it's just silly. They don't even do like COVID hysteria properly. Like this chick, she wears a mask, sure, but you know, she gets on public transit. She doesn't wear gloves. She doesn't even call an Uber, but rather gets on public transportation to get where she's going, even though it's already shown that she's apparently a super germaphobe and really concerned about the virus. Oh my God, this movie is just dumb. It's really obvious why this went straight to HBO Max and didn't come out in theaters. This would have bombed so hard in an open market where people can or cannot buy a ticket. But watching it for free is of course easier, and therefore this is where this crap movie got dumped. I can't believe that Steven Soderbergh is the director of this. The director of Traffic, one of the best action movies of the early 2000s, directed this piece of trash. Oh my God, this is so bad. Oh, this movie is bad. But I mean, you know, it's a waste of talent all the way around. Zoe Kravitz, she tries in this movie, but there's not a lot to work with. Oh goodness, it's just horrendous. And it's just another example of why modern woke storytelling is a failure. I would have fallen asleep in the theater had I seen this. Honestly, if I'm putting a number on this, this is getting a 2 out of 10. This is literally the worst movie I've seen so far this year. But you guys let me know what you think about it in the comments. We'll see you on the next one. 8-Bit Heroes out. Peace. Want to give a big shout out to Big Smootho TV. Big shouts out to you. If you'd like to give a shout out on the channel, then hit that like button. Maybe share it with a couple of friends, and do us the biggest honor of all, and subscribe to the channel so you can join the 8-Bit Heroes family. And while you're at it, hit that bell icon so you can be notified when our new videos come out.